Welcome to the channel. Today, I'll be giving you a recap of the movie titled Wooden Face. It takes place in a jungle where anyone who ventures inside mysteriously vanishes. Within this jungle resides a wooden creature that ensnares anyone who dares enter its domain. The film begins in the dense jungles of Florida, where two government officials are shown conducting a survey. As one of them digs his equipment into the ground, he unearths a crimson liquid, instantly recognizing it as blood. Suddenly, a wooden face emerges from the earth, pulling him down while his companion watches in bewildered state, comprehending the imminent danger. In order to save himself, he escapes and seeks refuge in a secluded area. However, his attention is drawn back to the ground, where he encounters a wooden face that ensnares him as well. The following day, a man named Michael arrives with his son and loyal dog. He has come to the jungle for a hunting expedition, and his dog eagerly wanted to go towards a specific direction. Michael instructs his son, Lewis, to release the dog, and as it races towards the same location where two individuals' equipment was found the day before, Michael notices a blood-stained shirt, indicating a dangerous situation. Promptly, he urges Lewis to depart with the dog without looking back. Lewis obediently heeds his father's words and begins sprinting towards exiting the jungle. Suddenly, he hears the gunshot. Yet, Michael had specifically instructed Lewis not to halt, so he persisted onward with the dog. The subsequent day introduces Mulder and Callie, exceptional FBI agents, accompanied by two colleagues who are guiding them to a seminar. Their route passes through the same jungle where three people have already gone missing. Along their journey, they encounter police officers conducting an investigation related to a case, forcing them to halt due to the road's closure. Mulder ventures there to uncover the truth of what transpired, and it is then that Lewis's mother confides in Mulder, sharing that her husband Michael and their son ventured into the jungle together a day ago. However, upon their son's return home, he was in a state of extreme fear. She also discloses that her son witnessed something peculiar within the jungle. Mulder subsequently meets with Mitchell, the investigating officer assigned to the case. Presenting his FBI agent identification, Mulder explains his credentials. They delve into the details of the incident, and Mitchell reveals that there isn't a specific case registered. Two government employees had arrived in the area 2 days prior for a survey but have since gone missing. Similarly, Michael, the aforementioned individual, is also missing. The discovery of a blood-stained shirt suggests the possibility of an animal attack. However, they have also come across perplexing footprints that abruptly vanish, which do not match those of any known human or animal. Mulder becomes convinced that this case is complex, prompting him to cancel his plans to attend the seminar, as he lacks interest in it anyway. He informs Mitchell that they will be staying at a nearby motel and offers their assistance if needed. However, Mitchell is hesitant about Mulder's involvement, considering the case to be straightforward. Later, in Mulder's motel room during the night, he discusses with Callie that this case is not as simple as it initially seemed. Typically, animals target the weaker prey rather than the stronger ones, yet in this instance, Lewis was spared while Michael was attacked. This indicates the presence of a mysterious element. As a result, Mulder decides to visit Lewis at his residence. Subsequently, the scene shifts to Lewis's house, situated in close proximity to the jungle. Lewis's mother puts him to bed, but she notices of their dog barking in the direction of the jungle. Despite her attempts to calm the dog, it persists. Eventually, she feels compelled to release the dog, and it darts towards the jungle. Lewis's mother follows closely behind. However, soon after, an individual hiding behind the bushes begins to frighten her. Fear-stricken, she retreats back to her house. However, upon trying to open the door, she discovers it has been locked from the inside. Calling out to her son, Lewis awakens at the sound of his mother's voice. Yet, he also notices something peculiar inside their home, prompting him to flee. At this moment, Mulder arrives and enters the house, inadvertently colliding with Lewis. Trembling with fear, Lewis informs Mulder about the presence of a demonic entity within their home. However, Mulder does not witness anything unusual. The following day, the entire team arrives at the location, and Callie is convinced that the child's fears were mere illusions conjured by his imagination. However, Mulder disregards her assertion and discloses that Lewis had seen an entity with red eyes and peculiar footprints near the door, distinct from those of humans or animals. These footprints resemble the ones found in the jungle. Mitchell, the case's lead investigator, shares the belief that they are dealing with a perilous predator capable of vanishing or teleporting, as the footprints disappear all of a sudden. They now comprehend that unless they capture this predator soon, it will continue to prey on more individuals. Therefore, Mulder, Callie, Mitchell, and a technician named Creston decide to search the mysterious figure in the jungle. Creston possesses a device capable of detecting heat. Any heat source in its vicinity becomes visible on the screen, as they suspect the predator may be invisible. With this in mind, they all proceed into the jungle. Mitchell insists on them sticking together due to the high level of danger in the jungle, where people often become lost. As they venture deeper into the jungle, Mitchell marks their path with white stones at intervals to ensure a convenient way back. Suddenly, we catch a glimpse of the creature removing the stones to prevent their return. It becomes clear that the creature is not only perilous, but also remarkably intelligent. Now, they all reach the heart of the jungle when they suddenly detect something on the device. It remains invisible to the naked eye, approximately 30 meters away from their location. Creston confirms that there are not just one but two entities, each moving in different directions. Now knowing this, Mulder and Creston pursue one creature, while Callie and Mitchell go after the other. As they proceed, the two pairs become separated, and as Callie and Mitchell advance, Mitchell mysteriously vanishes, pulled beneath the ground by the creature. Callie witnesses this sudden disappearance and cries out in alarm. Eventually, Creston and Mulder arrive at the scene. Mulder recognizes the cunning nature of the creature, as it deliberately targeted Mitchell first, knowing he possessed knowledge of the jungle's exit. Now, they find themselves trapped. Creston emphasizes the urgency of escaping from this situation as quickly as possible. They attempt to use their phones to call for help but find no network signal, rendering them unable to make any calls. Despite this, Mulder still harbors the desire to pursue the creature, yet Callie and Creston insist on leaving the area. Reluctantly, Mulder agrees to heed their advice, and they set forth, continuously moving forward. While on their journey, Callie inquires Mulder's thoughts on the creature. Mulder proceeds to share a popular ancient tale about a monster known for preying on natives' animals. Callie remains skeptical and doesn't believe in such stories. Despite their long walk, they find themselves unable to navigate their way out of the jungle. Creston then reveals that the markers left by Mitchell to guide their way have vanished. In the meantime, Creston diligently monitors the screen and suddenly detects something ahead. Although it is visible on the screen, but not through the naked eyes, Mulder swiftly moves towards it, catching sight of the creature for the first time. The creature possesses the ability to camouflage itself within the foliage, making it capable of disappearing at any given moment. Mulder and Callie open fire, but their attempts prove ineffective as the creature vanishes, taking Creston along with it. Now uncertain of their next course of action, Callie and Mulder find themselves at a loss. Before they can formulate a plan, the creature pulls Mulder towards it as well. Callie follows its trail while Mulder continues to cry out for help. Callie arrives at a location where the creature attempts to attack Mulder, prompting her to unleash a barrage of shots. The creature releases Mulder and flees. Unfortunately, Mulder sustains severe injuries during the encounter. As night falls, Mulder instructs Callie to stay awake throughout the night since he is in critical condition and needs rest. Following day, Callie ventures into the jungle to search for food, but Mulder is startled by her screams. Mulder rushes to her aid and discovers Callie fallen into a pit alongside other injured companions. It becomes apparent that the creature has captured them all. The creature emerges before Callie, closing in for an attack, but Mulder hurls her gun from above and jumps down to her rescue. Together, they engage in a fierce battle with the creature, ultimately leading to its demise. As the creature lies lifeless, they finally behold its true form, resembling a peculiar material akin to wood. It becomes evident that the creature is not human, it is a strange and enigmatic entity. The rescue team has now arrived in the jungle to search for Mulder and his team. They swiftly reach the pit where everyone, including the recently missing individuals, is trapped. They successfully free them all. In addition, they come across the lifeless body of the creature, which they observe to be composed of material resembling wood. Mulder shares stories suggesting that around 450 years ago, Spanish explorers ventured into these jungles in pursuit of a fountain of youth. Drinking from it was believed to convert into immortals. It is obvious that these explorers discovered the fountain and gained immortality, unaware of the side effects. Their bodies underwent drastic transformations, and throughout the centuries, people mistakenly hunted them as monsters. Even today, creatures that have lived for 450 years inhabit the jungle, ruthlessly slaying anyone who enters their territory. In this moment, Mulder realizes that Callie, who went to the motel, may be in peril because one of these creatures still survives. He swiftly rushes to the motel, where Callie is packing her belongings. Mulder urges her to depart quickly, taking the lead as they exit the room. Suddenly, beneath the bed in that very room, we notice two gleaming eyes, indicating that the creature had arrived with the intent to kill Callie. However, Mulder saved her. Mulder escorts Callie out of the town, concluding the story. If you enjoyed the explanation, consider subscribing to the channel and hitting bell icon.